Imagine building tractors for a living, then walking into one of the most prestigious car companies in the world with a simple complaint. Instead of helping you, the owner laughs in your face and tells you to stick to farming. Most people would have accepted the insult, but one man didn't. He went home, started his own car company, and built machines that would become some of the most desirable supercars on Earth. This is the incredible story of how Lamborghini was born. Not from a lifelong dream, but from revenge. Long before Lamborghini became a symbol of speed and luxury, its founder Ferruccio Lamborghini was just a young boy growing up on a farm in northern Italy. Unlike the rest of his family, Ferruccio wasn't interested in farming. He was fascinated by machines. While other children played outside, he spent hours taking apart engines just to understand how they worked. His curiosity quickly turned into talent. People around him noticed that if a machine broke, Ferruccio could usually fix it. That mechanical gift would eventually change his life. When World War II began, he served as a mechanic in the Italian Air Force, repairing military vehicles under incredibly difficult conditions. Those years gave him something more valuable than money. They gave him experience. And when the war finally ended, Ferruccio saw an opportunity that almost nobody else did. Italy desperately needed equipment to rebuild. Farmers couldn't afford expensive machinery. But there were thousands of abandoned military vehicles scattered across the country. Ferruccio had an idea. What if he turned the leftover military parts into tractors? It sounded crazy, but it worked, and it would make him incredibly wealthy. In 1948, Ferruccio officially founded Lamborghini Trattori. Using surplus military parts, he built affordable tractors that helped modernize Italian farming. Demand exploded. Farmers loved them. The business grew faster than anyone expected. Within just a few years, Lamborghini had become one of Italy's most successful tractor manufacturers. Money was flowing in. Ferruccio became one of the country's richest businessmen. Unlike many wealthy people, though, he didn't collect mansions or yachts. He collected cars, lots of them. He owned Jaguars, Mercedes, Maseratis, and eventually, Ferraris. To Ferruccio, Ferrari represented perfection, or at least that's what he expected. But after driving them for a while, he noticed something strange. The cars were incredibly fast, but they weren't perfect. One problem kept happening over and over again. The clutch kept failing. At first, he assumed it was bad luck, but after replacing it multiple times, he realized something wasn't right. So he decided to visit the man himself, Enzo Ferrari. He simply wanted to offer feedback. Instead, he received an insult that would change automotive history forever. According to the famous story, Ferruccio met Enzo Ferrari and explained the clutch problems. He even suggested improvements. Enzo wasn't impressed. Instead, he reportedly told Ferruccio something along the lines of, "You're just a tractor builder. Stick to tractors and leave sports cars to me." Whether those were his exact words has been debated for years. But what isn't debated is what happened next. Ferruccio drove home furious. He wasn't angry because Ferrari criticized him. He was angry because he believed he could build something better. When he inspected one of Ferrari's clutches himself, he discovered it used parts very similar to those in his own tractors. That was the final straw. Instead of complaining again, he made a decision. I'll build my own sports car. Not just any sports car. One that would outperform Ferrari in comfort, engineering, and luxury. It was one of the boldest business decisions anyone had ever made, and almost nobody believed he could do it. In 1963, Ferruccio founded Automobili Lamborghini. He didn't hire average engineers. He recruited some of Italy's brightest automotive minds. His factory was built in Sant'Agata Bolognese, just a short drive from Ferrari's headquarters. almost like a declaration of war. His first production model proved he was serious, but it wasn't until the Miura arrived that everything changed. The Miura looked unlike anything the world had ever seen. Its sleek body, low stance, and powerful V12 engine shocked the automotive industry. Many historians consider it the world's first true supercar. Ferrari suddenly had real competition. Lamborghini wasn't copying Ferrari. It was creating its own identity. Fast, beautiful, wild. The Raging Bull logo perfectly represented the company's personality. Every new model became more outrageous than the last, and customers loved it. By the late 1960s, Lamborghini had become one of the world's most respected sports car manufacturers. But success doesn't last forever. Economic problems and the 1973 oil crisis dramatically reduced demand for high-performance cars. Sales collapsed. Financial pressure mounted. Eventually, Ferruccio sold his shares in the company and retired. Ironically, the man who created Lamborghini no longer owned it. Over the following decades, the company changed hands several times. Many believed Lamborghini's story was over, but it survived. In 1998, the company entered a new chapter when it was acquired by Audi, part of the Volkswagen Group. With stronger engineering, greater investment, and improved reliability, Lamborghini entered one of the most successful periods in its history. Cars like the Murcielago, Gallardo, Aventador, Huracan, and the Urus SUV transformed Lamborghini into a global powerhouse. Today, the brand sells thousands of vehicles every year and continues to push the boundaries of design and performance. What's fascinating about Lamborghini isn't just the cars, it's why they exist. Without one unhappy customer, without one damaged clutch, without one conversation that turned into an insult, one of the world's most famous supercar brands might never have been created. Whether every detail of the Ferrari confrontation happened exactly as it's often told is still debated. But one thing is undeniable. Ferruccio Lamborghini refused to let criticism define him. Instead, he turned it into motivation. And decades later, his name is still spoken alongside the greatest automotive legends in history. Sometimes the biggest businesses aren't born from lifelong dreams. Sometimes they're born from proving someone wrong. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more deep dives into the companies, inventions, and people that changed the world. And let me know in the comments, if you could own any Lamborghini ever made, which one would you choose?